lovely people, and welcome back to another video. It's Sharita, also known as Gracefully Natural, and in this video I wanted to show you my full day wash routine using a low manipulation hairstyle that I usually use or go to in the springtime to protect my hair from the elements for maximum hair growth. So if this is something that you're interested in seeing, then continue to keep on watching. Also, while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Also, comment, give me a big thumbs up, and share this video for anyone that you know that is interested. So continue to keep on watching. Alright, so here I'm using my Head and Shoulders apple cider vinegar 2-in-1. 2-in-1 means that it has the shampoo and the conditioner in one. For my deep conditioner, I'll be using this Mael Babasu and Mint Deep Conditioner, and I love this stuff. Okay, for my leave-in conditioner, I'll be using the Mael Pomegranate and Honey, and I will be applying all of this while I'm in the sink or during my wash process. And I will be using this hair and scalp oil by Mish. I will be using this hair massager. I guess it's a massager. I will be using this wide tooth comb and this detangling brush during my detangling process. And I will also make sure that I'm using lukewarm water. You don't want your water too hot, and you also don't want cold water. I will also be using these little hair ties and a plastic cap. So let's get started with this wash routine. So I am taking the shampoo or the Head and Shoulders because I have really dry scalp. I do get a itchy, flaky scalp, and I find that this is the best thing that I can use to help control that. So I'm going to just put my hair under the water and go ahead and saturate my hair with the water until I feel like that my hair is completely wet before I start to apply the shampoo. And as you can see, while I'm working the water in my hair, I'm actually separating my hair to make sure that the water is getting all over my head, because I don't want my hair to be dry at all. I want my hair completely soaked with water so that I will get a really good lather. And then while I'm doing this, I'm also squeezing out some of that product buildup that's on my hair and on my scalp as well. It just makes for the shampooing process to be a little bit more easier, and it just ensures that I get all of that buildup and product off of my scalp and off of my hair. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure that I get a good angle so that you can see what I'm actually doing, because it was hard to place this camera somewhere or in a position where you can literally see what I was doing. But I'm still just allowing this water to penetrate my hair. So now I'm going to squeeze that out. Alright, and you can see from the color of the water that the product is rinsing out. So I'm going to go ahead and start my wash routine. And normally what I do is I will shampoo my hair one time. I will make sure that I get my scalp really good. I will use my the tips of my fingers, not my nails. And I will make sure that I scratch not scratch, but try to lift the product off of my scalp. I do run the shampoo down the length of my hair, so I don't mind the shampoo getting on the length of my hair, because I do have product on my hair that I do want to get out. And I usually take about a good 5 minutes on my first wash. I use my fingertips, and then I will use this little massager, and I will just start working it in to lift that product off of my scalp. And I will just continue to do this to make sure that I end up with a clean, product-free scalp. So I'm gonna just, if you can see, I'm just working that in, sectioning my hair. It looks like I'm being kind of rough, but I'm really not. This really, the bristles on this little massager is really soft, and it does a good job of getting down in my scalp, or getting to my scalp to lift that product up. So I'm just making sure I'm going over my entire head, trying my best not to miss a section. And you can see that that Head and Shoulders is lathering up really, really good. You can see my curl definition starting to form. And yeah, I'm just working that in, trying not to miss any parts of my hair, because I really want to end up with a nice, clean scalp, and I want all of that product to be lifted off of my hair and my scalp. And you can also see the shine from that Head and Shoulders. So here I'm just going back with my fingertips, because as I said, I don't want to miss anything. I want to make sure that I have a nice clean head when I finish. And yeah, I'll just continue to work that in. So I did go in with a second application of this shampoo. After shampooing it the first time, I realized that I did still have some product on my scalp, so I just went in one more time just to ensure that I get all of that off of my scalp and off of my hair. So I'll do the same process, and then I will rinse that out. Okay, so while I'm still at the sink, I will go ahead and go in with my deep conditioner while my hair is still pretty much wet, and apply this all over. Make sure I section my hair and get each strand so that I can ensure that this deep conditioner is coating my entire head. So I'll go ahead and apply that. I'm sorry y'all that I wasn't in full screen. I thought I was, but it's kind of hard to tell when you're doing your hair. So you can just kind of see me now using my wide tooth comb, and I'm detangling, and you can see how easy this comb is gliding through my hair. So that Head and Shoulders does a really good job of it has good slip, and it does a really good job of softening my hair. And just the technique that I use, even though I'm in the sink washing my hair, it allows for my hair to not get so tangled, and makes the detangling process really, really simple. So I'm just going to take that product, I'm going to start from the bottom, and that's how much I'm using, and work my way up, and just make sure that I am getting that on that entire section. My hair is sectioned in 2 parts, and I'm just going to vigorously apply this deep conditioner to my hair. And then once it's in that in my hair, in that section, I will use the detangling brush to start detangling my hair, making sure that that deep conditioner gets on every strand of my hair. So I'm using the detangling brush right now, and as you can see, from what you can see, that detangling brush is really gliding through my hair, and it is doing its job. I mean, it's detangling my hair, it's making it easier, it's gliding through. That deep conditioner has some good slip, and I can tell that it's getting on each strand of my hair. So yeah, I'm really loving this detangling brush. It makes the process really, really easy. And if you can see, my ends are straight. I have always had that issue. I do not have relaxed hair. I just, for some reason, that side of my hair in the front, my strands are a lot finer, and the curl pattern is a lot looser. So I'm just going to put that section up, use the little scrunchie and tie that back, and then do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so I have the deep conditioner all in my head. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a plastic cap. I'm going to sit under the hooded dryer for 15 minutes and then I will be back. Okay, so we're back from sitting under the hooded dryer. So now I'm just rinsing out that deep conditioner. I'm also using the detangling brush to make sure that I'm getting that product out and make sure that my hair is detangled. And the detangling process was very easy. It's really easy to detangle your hair this way when your hair is still under the water, and it also helps to ensure that you're getting all of that product out of your hair and off of your scalp as well. So I'm just going to continue to do this until I feel like I have gotten all of that conditioner out of my hair, and then we will move in onto the next step. Okay, so after I finish deep conditioning and my hair is still wet, while I'm still at the sink, I go ahead and apply my leave-in conditioner. As you can see, my hair is still dripping wet. This is the best time that I think to put the deep conditioner in your hair. I was showing you how much I use, and I usually start from the bottom and work my way up. I want to use a lot of this leave-in conditioner to make sure that I am getting it over my entire head, because we are going for moisture, honey. We want to make sure that our hair is moisturized, especially while it's in this low manipulation hairstyle, because it usually takes my hair a few days to dry, and I don't want it to dry out. I want it to continue to hold its moisture. So we are just going to use this leave-in conditioner until I feel like that all of my hair is saturated with this conditioner, and then we will move on to the styling part. So I will be sectioning off my hair, like I said, to make sure that I'm not missing any strands, and I am separating it and just manipulating it and moving it around and all that other good stuff until I'm satisfied. So this is what I will be doing, and as you can see, I have some ends that need to be clipped, and we must do that as well, but we will take care of that. So I have this little microfiber hair or head towel that I ordered from Amazon. You just wrap your hair in it, and then you make sure all your hair is in that little towel. You twist it up to kind of help drain it, and it has a little button on the back, and you button it up, and it just secures that towel to your head to make sure there's no drip. As you can see, my hair is coated with that leave-in conditioner, and now we are moving on to the styling process. Alright, so now I'm just going to make sure that I section my hair so it'll be easier to work with. Excuse this lighting, y'all, but it was really bright outside, and I had my ring light on, so I'm just still trying to figure out this lighting thing, so bear with me. But I'm going to just section my hair into 4 sections as I normally do. If you would like to check out my video that I've made in the past on my detangling process, I will link that video in the cards and also in the description box. But here I'm just sectioning my hair into 4 sections as I always do, because it makes it easier to work with. I do have that leave-in conditioner in my hair, so the next step that I will be doing is just going straight to my styler. So I'm going to just put this side away and work with one side only. I have been kind of chopping away at my hair a little bit, y'all, because I did have some scraggly ends. So I'm just working right now to try to regrow my hair and strengthen it as well. But I'm going to grab my detangling brush again and use, as you can see, my hair is detangled. It doesn't take much. I'm just going in, make sure that there's no tangles that are still in my hair, so it'll make styling a lot more easier. My hair has a lot of slip to it, and it's shining. It's shiny. I'm sorry. It's shiny. And also this detangling brush kind of helps your curls start to form. So yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm using that detangling brush and just brushing my hair. Yeah, that's what I'm doing here. So the styler that I'll be using is this Mael Babasu Brazilian hair curling cream, and that's about as much as I'm taking, and I'm just going to massage that into my hair. My hair is already moisturized because I have the leave-in conditioner in here, but I'm using this styler to just kind of help add more moisture into my hair, but also help to form my curls so that when I do take my twist down, my curls will be defined and they'll come out really, really good. So what I'm going for today, I really had a hard time, y'all, and I was on the struggle bus with this. My plan was to just do 2 chunky twists to the back, cornrow, chunky twist, whatever, to the back. However, that didn't work out. My hair is thick and I just couldn't manage it. So as you can see, as I continue the video, I had to do it, or I had to put it in 4 sections because I was on the struggle bus, and I'm going to let you see the struggle, okay? So just keep watching. Okay, so I am all done, and this is what my hair is looking like. My ends do need to be clipped, so I'm just gonna grab my scissors and I'm going to just go ahead and clip those little stringy ends that need to come off. So if you can see here, you'll see where those ends are a little stringy, so I'm just gonna snip that off. Okay, I'm gonna take that little section, and you can see in the back where I need to snip that off, and so I'm just gonna take the scissors and bloop, snip that off. Alright, lastly I'm gonna take this Mielle edge control gel, and I'm just gonna smooth my edges down. Yeah, that's it, Mielle edge gel. We see it, Sharita. Super hold. So I'm gonna just apply this to my edges to smooth this down, and then I will be done. I also put it at the tips or at the ends of my hair because my hair unravels. It doesn't, I'm unable to curl my ends or twist my ends like a lot of people do, so I have to put some gel on the ends to make it stay so it won't unravel. So that's what I'm doing here, and then I'm going to apply the edge control gel to my edges and wrap this style up. And from the beginning of the wash routine to the end, this is how much shed hair I lost. Alright, so here's the results of my hair after 3 days. My hair is still moisturized. It's looking really juicy, nice and shiny, and I was happy with the results. So thanks for watching.